Hey guys, a very warm welcome to all of you. I hope all you guys are having a fantastic day going on because guys today's session is going to be super amazing. I am very excited. I hope all of you guys are also excited for today's class because you know what session and what chapter we're going to be doing for today. It is going to be friction for grade 8 and it's a one shot revision for all of you guys. So tell me, are you guys all ready? Hi Nayan, hi Rohan, hi Anku. Hi Rishabh, hi Tejaswini, hi, big hi to all of you and call in all of your friends because yes, there is going to be a VQuiz also by the end of this session. Come on. Hi Taruna, hi Ashika, hi Anuj, hi Taruna. Big hi to everybody. Okay, shall we start? Okay, so again, if you guys are new here, a very warm welcome to my class. My name is Mohan, Master Teacher of Science from Vedantu. And if you are new to Vedantu Young Wonders, do not forget to hit that subscribe button right away. Alright, so moving on forward, guys. Yes, we are going to be having a week quiz by the end of this session. So make sure that you guys focus in what we'll be learning right now so that you guys can perform very good when we go for the week quiz. Okay, great. So, what is the learning outcome of today's session going to be, or what are all the different topics that we'll be covering in today's session? Is one, what exactly is friction? Second, the factors that affect friction. Third, the types of friction. Fourth, how can we increase or reduce friction? Okay, so all of these topics is what we'll be learning right today. But before we actually go with the slides, let's learn with the help of a drawing. Yes, cool. So here we are, guys. And what is the topic we're about to discuss today? We're about to discuss friction right today, isn't it? All right. Now, what exactly is friction and how are we going to be learning about this? 1 second, guys. Let us... Yeah. Okay, let's learn about friction very detailedly. All right, now suppose let's say there is a floor. There is a ball rolling on the floor towards this side. Now we all know that after some time the ball stops rolling, right? The ball doesn't move forward. Even if you kick the ball moves for some certain distance and it stops moving. But why does that happen? Guys, we all know that according to Newton's laws, that an object continues to be in a state of motion unless an external force stops it. So there has to be an external force here which is stopping this ball, right? An external force trying to stop this ball. So what is that force? Because we all know that this side is how we applied the force. The applied force is towards this direction. Now there is one more force which is opposing that force, which is opposing the motion of that object. Now that force we all know is nothing but friction. Now you can have a doubt, but sir, how is friction occurring? What is the reason behind friction? Listen very carefully. Let us now everyone zoom here. Zoom this place and see what exactly is happening. Okay, when you zoom, you can see that the floor has a lot of roughness. Even the ball has a lot of roughness. Okay, now since we all know that frictional force is what? It's a contact force, right? What is a contact force? In which the surfaces are in contact with each other. Now these are called what? These are called irregularities. Irregularities means these roughness. Now see what is happening to that irregularities. All that irregularities are getting interlocked. Interlocking is happening, right? So irregularities, interlocking is happening. All right. How is the interlocking happening? Just like your puzzle. Just like your puzzle is how the interlocking is happening, right? Right? Same way. Now that is why here the interlocking is happening. Now due to this interlocking of irregularities, there is friction. Everybody understood why friction occurs right now? So friction occurs because of the interlocking of irregularities between the surfaces in contact. This is the surface in contact. Understood, everybody? And friction is always an opposing force. It opposes the motion of the object. So if the object is moving towards this direction, for example, let's draw the directions. This is east, west, north, south. If an object is moving towards the east, which direction will the friction act? Friction will always act opposite to east. That will be west. Understood, guys? Clear, clear. Sir, you know why Sana ma'am was cancelled and there was no information about the class? Guys, not sure. Not sure. Okay, Sana ma'am will answer it in the next class. Alright, West, clear guys, clear with this, everybody? Very simple. So next time when somebody asks you, hey, how is friction occurring? You should never get confused. You should be like, friction occurs because of the interlocking of irregularities between the surfaces, and friction is a contact force. That's the right answer. Okay. So right now we all have understood what exactly friction is, isn't it? Check this out. We are clear with what is friction now. If you guys there on Instagram, do not forget to follow me on Instagram, guys. That's my Instagram handle, learn_with_Mohan. Yeah, follow me. Right. So why do our shoes get worn out after days of use, right? How many of you guys have faced this situation? Me, no, when I was in school, we used to have two kinds of shoes. One is the leather shoes and the other one is the canvas, the white canvas shoes. The white canvas shoes always used to have a hole. Like one big hole in the sole, and stones used to come inside. My god, just if I use it for 1 month, that's all, it's gone, right? Because canvas shoes, we used to use it for sports. We used to run in it, we used to jump in it, we used to play in it, right? So what happens is, as you keep on using something, due to friction, they get worn out. Okay? Now, why are wheels attached to luggage trolleys? That is also one of another example. We will see. Why do we slip on wet surface? Right? That is also one of the other questions that we all have. All of these happens because of friction. We will see how. Okay? We'll see how. So, friction is a type of force, as I told you, which opposes motion. It doesn't like objects moving. Okay, it is that force which always acts in the opposite direction to the applied force. Same. The same thing that we have discussed. Okay, it's a contact force. It occurs between the two surfaces which are in contact. If the force acts from left to right, friction will act from right to left. It's vice versa. Okay. Now, what are the factors affecting friction? Let's learn about the factors affecting friction. Yeah. Check this out. Yeah, let's learn about factors affecting friction. Okay, cool. So guys, let's talk about the first factor that affects friction is the nature of the surface. Why? Because if the surfaces are very rough, right? If the surface is very rough, hi Aryan, what's up? Surface is very rough, irregularities will also be more, right? Irregularities will also be more. If irregularities are more, what is more? Interlocking is more. If interlocking is more, what is more? Friction is more. So, friction is more. the surface is rough. Okay, if you increase the roughness of the surface, you can increase the friction. If the surface is not rough, the surface is like this, interlocking will also be less, right? So this will be smooth surface. So friction will be less. This is how the surface alters the friction. The friction depends on the nature of the surface. I hope you guys are clear with this, right? Yes. Now next one. Guys, I'll come to your doubts. Can friction affect on wings of the birds? Definitely. The wings are designed in such a way to reduce friction when they are flying. Okay, that is why birds are able to fly very easily. Got it? Exactly. Okay. Now, the next factor which affects the force of friction is the weight of the object. Suppose, let's say, there is a box right here. First of all, there is a surface. Surface has irregularities normally. There is a box. Let's do different color. Box also has irregularities. You can see irregularities are not getting interlocked that much, right? It's just like this. Loose. Interlocking is not tight. Suppose if I keep an elephant here, if I keep an elephant right here, what will happen? The weight is increased, so surfaces are pressing against each other very hard, right? Surfaces are pressing against each other very, very hard. So what will happen to interlocking? Interlocking will be done very strong, so friction will be more. So second one is, it depends on how hard the surfaces are pressing against each other. This is the second factor. Okay, simple. Check this out. So as I told you, the first one was the interaction between the surfaces, that is the nature of the surface, if it is smooth or rough. If it is smooth, less friction. If it is rough, more friction. Okay, now why do we call friction as a necessary evil? Now friction is very important to all of us, guys. Okay, because friction helps us to do a lot of things. For example, when I'm writing, I'm holding this pen because of friction. If I don't have friction, the pen will slip. I can't even hold the pen. Right? And we are able to walk properly because of friction. A matchbox is lighting because of friction. Without friction, nothing will be possible. Now, how do you reduce this friction? By using something called lubricants. Now, how does this lubricants work? Let me show you. We have two surfaces here, no, here or here. Let's go here only. Okay, two surfaces here. Now, if I have to reduce this friction, I will have to add some oil. Where will I add some oil? Oil here. If I add some oil, there is less interaction happening, less interlocking happening, because there is a layer of oil there. Lubricant. So this layer is sitting there and it's not allowing the interlocking to happen. So friction will be less. That is the same reason why we add carom powder when we are playing carom, to reduce the friction so striker can go easily. Got it? Less interlocking, correct. Now in the case of automobiles and machine parts, which tend to get screechy and ineffective over a period of time, we apply substances like grease, lubricants, basically to reduce the friction. Okay, yes, got it. Any doubts here? Sir, how the brake of the cycle is working? Because of static friction, beta. We will learn about it. Will it be less? Yes, Karkun. When we add lubricants, the friction becomes less. That is why we add oil to the doors to reduce the friction. Okay, understood? Yeah, next one. Let's talk about the wheels of the trolley. If the weight will be less, then friction will also be less, Yashika. Okay. Yes. So we have seen that luggage trolleys use wheels. It is easier to pull than to, push them or carry them. It's easy to pull them using wheels. Why is that? We will see. To understand that, we need to understand the types of friction that we have. Okay. So we have static friction, we have sliding friction, we have rolling friction and fluid friction. Let's learn about all this four. Okay. Yes. Sir, why do we fall down when we step on banana peel? Very good question. Let's draw and try to understand. Okay. Imagine that you are walking or Guddu is walking. Imagine Guddu is walking. Okay. On the floor. Now, where is friction, guys? There is friction between Guddu's legs and the ground. There is friction there. Let's zoom that. When we zoom, we can see Guddu's shoes are like this. And the floor is like this. And the floor is like this. Interlocking is happening. Friction is occurring. He is able to walk. Now, when there is a banana peel, what will happen? Let's say there is a green color banana peel. It is sitting between that irregularities. It's also wet. Banana peel is wet. So what will happen? Friction becomes less and Guddu will fall. It acts like a lubricant. Very good. Yes, Shruti, correct. It acts like a lubricant. The same thing goes with wet floors. Okay, if the floor has just been cleaned with soap, same thing. It acts as a lubricant. Okay, understood? Simple. Great. Where were we? Static friction acts on objects when they are resting at one place. Guys, if I am trying to move this table, it takes some time for me to move it because already there is friction between the table and the ground. That's called static friction. This is for objects which are stationary. Then sliding friction is the friction and resistance created when two objects are sliding against each other. So when an object is sliding on the other object, the friction that occurs there is the sliding friction. Okay. Rolling friction is when one object is rolling on the other surface. That is rolling friction. Okay. So out of all the three, static friction is more and rolling friction is less. In your book, you might also have two types. One is static friction, other one is kinetic friction. Under kinetic, you will have sliding and rolling. Kinetic means moving, right? So sliding and rolling comes under kinetic friction. Static friction comes under static friction. Okay. Sir, do we get these notes? If you want the notes, I'll give you. You want the notes? If you want the notes, you will have to hit the like button right now. Everybody has to hit the like button if you want the notes. Okay, shout out. Hi. Hi, DY Arts. Does friction always oppose the motion? Yes, definitely, always. Why do we grease in machine parts? If we don't grease, no, the machine parts will rub against each other. You will hear that screech sound. Keech, 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 keech. That's why. And they will get damaged. We have the VQuiz next. Don't worry. Okay. So how can we increase or reduce friction? By increasing the roughness of the surface. If you increase the roughness of the surface, there would be more irregularities, more interlocking. For example, the new tires look like this. Have you seen new tires? That looks like this, right? The new tires look like this because they have better grip on the road. Then you have football shoes. Those are called studs, right? Why do we have studs on football shoes? Because you have to run without slipping. Because most of the times the football field will be wet because of rain. You shouldn't slip and fall, right? That's why they have that studs to increase your grip on the ground, to increase the friction. Okay. Now, brake pads are used in bikes to stop. The gymnasts, they apply some coarse material like mud. Have you guys seen when you play cricket? Some people take the mud apply in the hand and hold the bat to increase their friction. Got it? For a better grip. How to reduce friction? Example, powder is sprinkled on the carom board to play. Because once you sprinkle the powder, the striker goes very fast. The striker goes very, very fast. How many of you guys have done it? How many of you guys have done it? Yes, have you done it? So when I used to be there, no, I used to use maida, atta, maida and all that. Because those times the powder used to be costly. Da. Exactly. Anuj has been asking me for a very long time, sir, who discovered friction? Me. I discovered friction. Guys, it was Leonardo da Vinci. He was the one who first experimented with this friction. Okay. Very interesting. I know. Sasta juga. Correct. Exactly. Atta, maida, everything. Cool, guys. Other thing is by using lubricants like grease, oil, all of that in the machine parts to reduce the friction. Okay. Now, how wheels reduce friction? When an object is rolling on the surface, the force of friction acting upon it is rolling friction. Okay. Now, the wheels allow an object to roll over the other surface because see, the amount of surface in contact is less. If there is so much surface in contact with this other surface, there will be more friction. If the surface of contact is less, friction will be less. Okay. Understood? So friction gives outside edges of the wheel's grip on the road. Understood? Sir, what is easier, rolling or sliding? Rolling is very easy, beta. Rolling is very easy. See, to understand this, no, very simple. Just focus what is happening right here. See, for example, if there is friction between this box and the floor, the amount of area in contact is this much. Obviously, more irregularities, more interlocking, more friction. What if I put wheels here? Instead of all the surface, what if I just put wheels? The surface in contact is only this much. Interlocking will be very less. So friction will be less. Understood? Why are automobiles tires made corrugated and rough? Because for better grip, beta. If they are rough only, you will be able to drive properly. If they are not rough, your car will slip. Understood? Menti is there, VQuiz is there, not Menti, VQuiz. We have a quiz now. Okay, what is fluid friction? Very good. So fluid friction is nothing but, fluids means what? Liquids and gases. Do we have friction in liquids and gases? Definitely yes. Definitely yes. So the friction that occurs in liquids and gases is called as fluid friction. It's also called as drag. It's also called as drag. Now, how to reduce the drag? Let us see how to reduce the fluid friction. First thing, second thing, the first thing is the shape of the body. The factors that affects the fluid friction. Next thing is speed of the body. Third is nature of the fluid. Please focus, guys. How is this affecting the fluid friction? Let's learn about that. For example, let's take two cases. One is your school bus. I've given this example already once in the class. Your school bus is here. You're all sitting in the school bus. The other one is a car which is like this. Okay. Now let's say air is falling on the bus. You can see how much air is hitting the bus. Too much area in contact. Here, the air goes along the car. You can see that this shape has less friction. Here there is less friction because of the shape. This shape is called streamlined shape. So any object that moves in fluids, if it has to move very fast, if it has to move efficiently, it needs to have a streamlined body. You take anything that moves in air. Take a bird. How is a bird? See, streamlined body. Let's take a rocket. See, streamlined body. Let's take your Lamborghini cars. Streamlined bodies. F1 cars, streamlined bodies. Boats, streamlined body. So anything that moves in fluids, it needs to have a streamlined body to move easily. Second thing it depends on is what? It is the speed of the object. So the faster you move, the more friction you will experience. Okay, so greater the speed, more the friction. Next is nature of the fluid. What is that? If the fluid is thick, more friction. So in fluids, liquids have more friction, gases have less friction. Okay, this is all about fluid friction, guys. So have we covered all the topics that we are supposed to discuss today? Everybody, have we covered all the topics, guys? Let's see. Yes, friction is done. Factors. What is friction? Friction is an opposing force which opposes the motion of an object. It occurs because of the interlocking of irregularities between the surfaces which are in contact. The factors that affect the friction is what? The factors that affect the friction is the nature of the surface. Also the how hard the surfaces are pressing against each other. The rougher the surface, more friction. Smoother the surface, less friction. If the weight of the object is more, friction is also more. Next is types of friction. We have static friction, that is when the object is at rest. Sliding friction, when the object is sliding over another surface. Rolling friction, when the object is rolling on the other surface. What is more? Static friction is more and rolling friction is the least. Okay, and static rolling friction and sliding friction together are called as kinetic friction. Now, how can we increase or reduce friction? We can increase the friction by increasing the roughness of the surface, by increasing the treading, like in the wheels and in the shoes, etc. How to reduce it? By using lubricants. Okay, then fluid friction we saw. Right, guys? Done? Let's go for the quiz questions right now, everybody. I'll come and answer your doubts. 1 second. So, guys, where to find the quiz questions? All of you guys have to go to the video right here. Scroll down, you will find the link for the VQuiz. Click on this link and join the VQuiz right away. Everybody, come on. Click on the link and join the VQuiz right away. Or you can go to www.vquiz.in and use the code 227113. Okay, then in the meantime, you guys join. Let's come to the doubts. Sir, if the weight will be less, then what will happen to the friction? Friction will be less. Simple. How can we minimize the fluid friction? By streamlining the body, by giving it a proper shape. If you streamline the body, then the friction will be less. Okay, thinking circle. What factors on which force of friction depends on? One, I told you, is the weight of the object. That is how hard the surfaces are pressing against each other. The second one is the nature of the surfaces in contact. Okay. Cool. So come on, guys, everybody join the VQuiz right away. I'm waiting for all of you guys. Where to find the link? The link is right below the video. Also enter the code if you guys are joining through www.vquiz.in. Enter the code 227113. Yes, a unit of pressure, dy arts and more. See, pressure is nothing but the amount of force applied on the given area. The unit of force is Newton. Area is meter square. So it is Newton by meter square, or it's also called as pascals. That is the unit of pressure. Okay. Lubricant is a type of oil. Oil is a type of lubricant. Okay. Hello, Ayush. What's up? Okay, we shall start. Last 30 seconds I'm giving you. Come on. Shall we start? Everybody, quick, come on. Okay, your first question on the screen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, guys. 6 questions. Let's go. Friction is a dash. Simple question. Non-contact force, contact force, magnetic force, electrostatic force. Friction is a dash. What is atmospheric pressure? Guys, I can see so many of you guys asking doubts from force and pressure. Guys, go to the Vedantu Young Wonders. ठीक है? Go to videos. Oh, some new videos coming. Scroll down. Where is my session? Heat. This is heat. Okay. One second. See, force and pressure is here. Check it out. People having doubts in force and pressure. Check it out. The video is right here. Okay. I've done the entire chapter here. All right. Very good job, guys. It is definitely friction is a contact force. Amazing. Because surfaces are in contact with each other. Leaderboard. Nandana, very good Nandana. Then we have Shushravya, Anshan Vanshtyagi, Mohanlal Varghese, Huzefia, Anuj, Pulkita, Sanjana, Hi, and Nishu. Good job, guys. Next question. Which of the following produces least friction? Sliding friction, rolling friction, composite friction, static friction. Least friction. Come on, you guys all know this. Which of the following produces least friction? Everybody, let's go. Atmospheric pressure. Yashika, go ahead and check the force and pressure chapter video. Okay, you'll understand everything. Come on, quick, guys. Alright, time up. The right answer would be option B, that is rolling friction. Good job. Rolling friction is least, then sliding, then static. Static is the maximum. Most friction. Leaderboard. Huzefia, Nandana, Mohanlal, Pulkita, Vignan, Divyansh, Anshanvansh, Nishu, Anchal, and Shushravya. Great job. Next question. Let's go. Question number 3. Friction can be reduced by using what? Oil, grease, powder, all of this. Friction can be reduced by using what? Simple. Come on, guys. Let's go quick. Sudhir, you can see the code on the screen itself. The code is 227113. Very good job, guys. It's option D, all of the above, because all of them are lubricants, right? Oil, grease, powder, all of it. Simple question. Huzefia, Vignan, Anshan Vansh, Nandana, Pulkita, Shushravya, Divyans, Anchal, Pearl Patel, and Aniket. Good job. Next question. Let's go. Question number 4 out of 6. Whenever the surface in contact tend to move or move with respect to each other, the force of friction comes into play. Only if the objects are solid, only if one of the object is liquid, only if one of the two objects is gaseous, irrespective of whether its object is solids, liquids, or gases, friction always comes into play. What is the answer? Come on, quick. Quick, let's go. Come on, guys. Okay. It is irrespective of whether it's a solid, liquid, or gas, there is always friction occurring. Very good job, guys. Very good job. Shushravya, Vignan, Nandana, Angel, Anchal, Divyansh, Namish, Sanjana, Pearl Patel, and Huzefia. 5th question on your screen. Great. To sharpen the blade of a knife by rubbing it against a surface, which of the following will be more suitable? Stone, plastic block, wooden block, glass block. If you have to sharpen a knife, what block do you need? Let's go. Come on. What block do you guys need? Stone, plastic, wooden, glass. Simple, guys. Simple. Come on. Time's up. You would definitely need a stone because it's rougher. Right. Exactly. Vignan, Angel, Nandana, Anchal, Divyansh, Pearl Patel, Sanjana, Namish, Anshan Vansh, Pulkita Mishra. One last question on your screen. Let's go, guys. Are you live, sir? Yes, I am live. Force of friction depends on what? Roughness of the surface, smoothness of the surface, inclination of the surface, all of this. Friction depends on what? Quick, come on. Let's go. Come on. Yes, the force of friction depends on. Sure. It is all of the above, guys. Very good. So we have roughness, smoothness, also the inclination. Right. The final leaderboard on the screen. Let's see who topped the quiz today. So we have Vignan. Very good, Vignan. Amazing. Then we have Nandana in the second place and Angel in the third place. Good job, guys. Others, if your name is not there, do not worry, because it's all about learning and fun. I hope all of you guys had fun. And I could see a lot of doubts on other chapters, guys. Check it out. One-shot revisions are going for every chapters. Okay, if you see, this is the class going on right now. Chemistry is going on here. Then you have maths. Okay, you have physics. See, 7th grade, here it is going. 8th grade, see, force and pressure is going on here. Also, people having physics problems, doubts, a video is coming. Okay, so stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. It's coming on Sunday. Make sure you guys hit the like right now. Put the reminder on, notify right now, everybody, to view this video. Okay, it's gonna be a fun video. All right, so guys, I'll see you guys all in the next session. I hope all of you had fun. Do not forget to hit on the subscribe button. Do share this video with all of your friends. So until then, this is me, Mohan, signing off, guys. All of you take care, stay safe, stay as lovely as always, you guys are. Bye bye. Have a good night, guys.